Hey guys, Carlz0r here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Distance, or rather the beta of Distance, currently available on Steam Early Access, although this doesn't really feel that much like an Early Access title. As you've no doubt noticed, if you look around Early Access a bit, you'll end up with a lot of like early alphas and barely playable stuff, and some of them can be fun, but they're certainly not complete. This game feels like a good, solid beta. It's got a lot of content. The gameplay is finished as far as I can tell. They might still be tweaking some stuff behind the scenes, I don't know. But honestly, there's the adventure mode I've heard isn't quite complete yet, but you can play through a little bit of it, and like the first several levels are kind of teaching you how to play the game, which is really kind of necessary because this is one of the craziest racing games you're ever going to play in your life. This game already has, let me see, split screen and online multiplayer. There's a level editor, there's Steam Workshop support, and it says that there's over 195 community levels already on the Steam Workshop. I downloaded some of the more popular ones that were currently on there so that I could show those to you, to show you that they're actually pretty high quality, nice levels. I'm just going to be going into arcade mode because, like I said, the adventure mode isn't complete. I don't know how much more of it there is, and I'm going to be doing solo, of course, and sprint mode because there are tricks and stuff that you can do in this game, and I'm not very good at it yet. So I'm not very good at sprint mode either, as you'll see soon enough, but at least we can do this. Alright, so if you guys thought that Mario Kart 8 was a pretty crazy game, you all better get a load of this because I'm about to blow your minds. The controls start out pretty simple at first, but as you'll see in a moment, this game gets pretty darn crazy pretty darn fast. I'm actually going to stay here at the starting line for a moment and explain some of the controls because I can't do that while I'm driving. And by the way, I highly recommend using some kind of twin-stick controller or 360 pad or whatever to play this game because I can't imagine using a keyboard on this. It just seems like it would be really difficult, really weird, and really awkward. Anyway, we have the right trigger that allows us to accelerate. Depending on how much you press it, it's throttleable, so you can accelerate a little bit or a lot. We have the left trigger for braking and reversing. It's pretty common in racing games for that to be set up that way these days. We also have a boost button. That's the A button or the right bumper, whichever one you want to use. And that fills up that orange meter in the middle there, and it slowly goes down. That's our overheating meter. You don't want to overheat too much because you will explode and die and restart back at the beginning of the race or at the last checkpoint that you hit. You'll notice that the other UI elements are back here too. We have a timer, we have a compass, we have our speedometer back there. Anyway, we also have a jump button, which I just jumped in reverse there. I'll jump a couple more times to show you guys. That's useful for getting over obstacles and stuff, but it also is used in conjunction with the right analog stick, which pops out these little thrusters everywhere depending on which way I move it. And you'll notice it's all physics enabled and stuff. So if I were to, let's say, jump and hold right, I can flip over. And that gives us a little bit of cooldown for our engines, so if we were overheating, we'd get a little bit of a bonus to that, and we could keep on going faster, longer, and get better times and stuff. It would also score us points in trick mode, and anyway, it's also used in conjunction with just driving and moving because, well, you'll see here in a moment. I'm actually going to, I'm going to take the low route there because I'm bad at getting up onto the high route. It's a little bit faster though. I'm going to go ahead and start boosting because I think there's a checkpoint coming up soon. And look at that. That flipped us over, and we are now, and we just flipped over again. We're basically racing upside down for a moment there. That is why this game is crazy, because it's not like in Mario Kart 8. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, if you're already in the air, you can sprout wings by pressing the jump button again. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the select button to restart myself, though, because I wanted to take this path and I was too busy showing off a feature of the game to do it. Now, this is going to be like an alternate path here. I could have gone right back there, but this is the flip upside down and go straight ahead, wall run, flip over and wall run the other way. I'm actually going to fly here for a moment because I kind of lost control there. So yeah, it's not like Mario Kart 8 where you drive over a certain kind of pad and suddenly you are, you're wall running, or you, oh, I was almost overheated there. Or you go over, you know, a certain type of thing and suddenly you sprout your glider thing and start flying. In this game, you can do all that stuff anytime you want. Well, sometimes it restricts you from using the flying ability, but most of the time you can do these kinds of things whenever you want to get around the track however you feel best. When I was in that tunnel back there, you might have noticed that I was like riding on the walls and stuff. I think this is where the path that I was on rejoins with the main path. So that was actually quite a significant little detour there that gave us a completely different part of the level to explore, and we're actually already at the end of this one. A lot of times the levels are actually quite a bit longer than this one, but this happened to be a short one. We're going to go back to the main... Actually, we can hit the global leaderboards and see how well I did. I did pretty badly because I spent like the first 2 minutes on that track talking. But you can see other people here. They got local leaderboards. I don't have anybody else who plays this, I guess. But you can see here that a lot of people were able to finish this in less than a minute, which is pretty cool. Obviously, my time was a lot slower because I stayed that level for so long. And I also screwed up a couple times, so that's understandable. I'm going to go back into another race here, and I'm actually going to show you one of the ones that I downloaded. So this is actually one of the levels from the community, from the Steam Workshop. And you'll see here in a moment that, I mean, the community is capable of making really nice, high-quality levels, which gives this game a lot of replay value. I'm honestly so impressed by this. And I played one of the other community levels too, and it looked good too. It wasn't like this person was a master at it or something. Either that or they both were. It's actually a really impressive looking, really crazy, awesome track that feels like it's part of the main game, honestly. It doesn't feel like some mod or something. Oh. Kind of came away from the track there because we were going so fast and it was curving down away from us. I'm almost overheated there, so I'm just going to use normal speed for a little while here. You notice that my commentary suffers here because I'm bad at this game anyway. I'm even worse at it while I'm trying to commentate and stuff, so if I'm not talking much or if I'm just kind of saying what I'm doing and not much else, oh boy. Oh, okay, yep. Yep. That's just a restart right there. I gotta hit select and restart there. I was trying to... I think that wall was kind of vertical, or that road was kind of vertical, and when I started to come away from it, I just kind of fell off. So we're gonna give it another shot. Whoa! That was a really rocky recovery, but I'm still proud of it. I flew back onto the track and almost managed to stick the landing, which that felt really good, except the part where I kind of screwed it up and wrecked part of my car, but whatever. We're having fun here. I'm not pretending to be good at this. What? Okay. Yeah, sometimes you just come away from the track due to your own momentum. Whoa. Okay. I almost recovered from that, but then I just kind of bounced right back off. I just need to... Yeah, so you notice when you pass through laser beams, it actually chops part of your car off? That could actually affect the gameplay, because if your car gets chopped in half, like vertically, you can still drive it. Except you'll be missing 2 of your wheels, or maybe just 1 of your wheels. It's actually kind of impressive how it handles that, but we're going to not try to demonstrate that because we're kind of trying to semi-play the game seriously, even though I suck. So let's not demonstrate getting cut in half by lasers. Let's avoid that. I'm going to go ahead and flip over right here because I think there's like a crazy part coming up. Oh yeah. Passing through one of those portal things and having to jump over an obstacle at the same time. Not my idea of easy or a good time, but I pulled it off, spectacularly well considering the circumstances. And then I proceeded to, while I was saying that and patting myself on the back, smash into a pillar. Just what I wanted. Oh. Okay, I didn't see at first where I was supposed to be landing. I see it now, and I've failed to land on it. I'm actually slightly embarrassed by my performance here, but this is a hard and crazy game, and it's hard to keep up with, so I don't feel too bad, really. I'm gonna try to... See, I'm overheating, so I can't use my... what I need to do is just not be boosting this entire time, because I might need to use my wings a little bit there to help me get over, especially since I just fell off the track. Where is the track? There we go. That's at least one of them. There's a few spiraling around here. You can kind of just land on one and follow whichever one you want. And let's boost a little bit now. I think it's safe enough to boost here. And then I failed. Okay. I knew this was coming up, and I still didn't do it right. What I'm doing is I'm hitting the wing button way too early. What I need to be doing is kind of just easing into it like that. And now we are traveling vertically up a wall through a maze of, I guess, building type mirror stuff. And you may be asking yourself, if we're going vertically up a wall, then, you know, why don't we fall off when we lose momentum, or why didn't we fall off when there was that little part that dropped down? And I think it's because I crashed into another pillar. I think it's because you're supposed to be like magnetically attracted to surfaces and stuff or something, and so you're still close enough that it kind of sucks you back down onto it. And this is all counting as a wall ride. And then I got max cooldown because it was a really long wall ride. Yeah, because most of that was vertical. We're kind of back horizontal now. In fact, I think we are... Oh, jeez. Maybe I can... Maybe I can recover. I'm really overheated right now. Okay. Wait. Get me down off of this wall, please. Help me out here. Okay. That was crazy. When you get on those walls sometimes, I mean, it's just kind of hard to get off. Wow. Anyway, all of that aside, we are now in like this crazy outdoor area. How cool is this? I'm gonna try a little fancy flip there to get some of my cooldown. Yeah. I can do fancy stuff every once in a while. Let's see what's down here. This is like an alternate path. But we're in a tunnel. That means that we can like race all over the walls and the ceiling and stuff. It's probably pretty hard for you to tell what's going on right now in the video. But basically, I'm in a tunnel and I'm going around on all the walls and stuff. You get a little bit of cooldown there by flipping over. It's a nice easy trick to pull off anytime you want to, really. Oh yeah, and then we have to go, like, over here. I don't know what the correct way to do that is. I guess that's it. Anyway, that's the end of the track. Lots of embarrassment there, especially kind of towards the 3/4 mark, but it wasn't too bad. Let's see how I did on the global leaderboards. I got 99th out of 153. So yeah, I didn't do too great at that, but I wasn't awful either, honestly. I mean, there was that one really rocky part about 3/4 through, like I said, but honestly, you know, considering I don't consider myself to be good at this game, cut me a little slack here, guys. Cut me a little slack. It was Distance. That was one built-in level and one community level. I highly recommend this game, guys. If you like what you saw here, and especially if you think you're the kind of person who can do better at this than I am, and you're really into speedrunning and trick driving and all kinds of crazy stuff like that, if this looks like something that you would enjoy playing, you will not regret this purchase. This is a high-quality game. This is a high-quality product. Go get it. It's on Steam Early Access. Link will be in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.